Hey guys, Stalvin here, playing some red-green Pauper, and this hand looks fairly okay. We're going to keep it. This is actually a wall deck. It plays a lot of defenders, and the win conditions actually are Vent Sentinel, which he deals 1 damage per creature with defender that we have, and that's every creature, and then also Karavic's Torch. So we essentially just are going to block our opponent all day until we have enough damage to take him out. Our opponent seems to be playing some kind of Affinity deck. I don't know of any Phyrexian Walker. That's an interesting one. Maybe it's just for the 0 cost. But turn 1, he's already played 5 spells, so that's pretty interesting. We are going to open up with a... Well, I guess we'll open up with the Wall of Vines. I don't really think he's going to be attacking me next turn, so maybe I should play their Rugged Highlands and then turn to Tanglecord. I think that's probably the best route, actually, because if he played anything that could attack, like Volt Scourge or something like that, then I would have played the Wall of Vines, but he didn't, so I'm going to go with the turn 2 Wall Tanglecord. Plays a Shield Sphere. This is interesting. He's playing a lot of 0 drops. Not the typical Affinity deck that we're used to. Probably going to be playing that one blue guy that has Affinity for artifacts. The big blue guy with Hexproof, I think. There's a big guy. 4/4. Luckily, my Wall of Tanglecord is a 0/6, so I can block that effectively. We'll go ahead and play a Mountain and play Wall of Tanglecord, so we can block that 4/4. Pass the turn. Opponent plays Preordain. Hopefully with the Wall of Tanglecord blocking the Inventor, and Wall of Vines blocking, say, the Ornithopter, if he equips it with something, we'll be able to build our team up far enough to where we can either Vent Sentinel or Torch him. Opponent casts Thought Casts, goes up to 3 cards in hand. Another Thought Cast goes up to 4 cards. Plays another Shield Sphere. I considered actually playing that in my deck, but I decided to go with something with a little more stability because you know after 6 blocks, then he's dead. And then if your thing you're blocking has good power to it, then it just doesn't last long enough, I don't think, at least in my deck. Alright, we'll go ahead and untap. I think I'm going to play a Forest and then play Wall of Tanglecord plus Vines. Try to get as many defenders out as possible. Hopefully I'll run into a turn where I can play Gruul Guildgate effectively without needing the mana. So we'll go ahead and cast Wall of Vines and another Wall of Tanglecord. Oops. Oh yeah, that's colorless, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah. Next turn, we're going to have 4 mana. I can play the Vent Sentinel and start dealing some damage. I would like for my opponent to tap out before I play Vent Sentinel, though, because he may be playing that that one counter spell that works with your artifacts. I forget the name of it. It's for like 1 blue. You can counter it unless I pay 3. There's the big guy. The payoff here. He's a 5/6 though, so my Wall of Tanglecord can block it effectively. Unless he has Flare Husk or something like that. Bone Splitter. Hopefully he doesn't play that. Or anytime soon, at least. 2 blue, another one. Okay. Alright, let's see. Back to us. We draw a wall of vines. Well, my wall of tangle cords can block these 5/6s. The 4/4, however, is going to be a little more tricky. I think I want to cast Mountain, get Vent Sentinel online, and then I'll play Wall of Vines next turn to combo off with the Vent Sentinel. And then next turn I'll also play the Gruul Guild Gate, so it'll work out. And then we'll just take the 4 damage from the Inventor. The opponent doesn't have any way to gather blue mana as we see, so that's why I went ahead and played the Vent Sentinel. If he had some way to get blue mana, I probably would have held on to it, because at this moment it's our MVP. So he's going to be taking 4 damage every turn. Actually 5, because I'm going to be playing Wall of Vines. Hopefully I can get another defender, preferably something that can block the Inventor effectively. But he's going to be taking, next turn he's going to be taking 5, and then I'll probably Torch, depending on, I might hold on to Torch. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so he's attacking with the Serpents and the Inventor, as expected. We'll go to block phase, and I will block here, here, and I'll take the 4. Oh, that's nice. He flashes that in to take out one of my Tangle Cords. That's a very convenient draw for him. Yup. That's extremely convenient for him. And another Serpent. Well, might as well play the Guild Gate. And I think it may be close to over here. I'm going to go ahead and play the... If I play the Shell Dweller, I can still activate Vent Sentinel. Yeah, we're going to do that. Try to be mana efficient. We don't have a whole lot of turns left, so I need to deal as much as possible. This turn I can deal 4. Next turn I can deal 5. I don't know. We'll go ahead and pass the turn, because I'm definitely going to activate my Vent Sentinel. He can use the Tooth on anything that I block. So he'll use it to take out my Wall of Tangle Cord. But this thing is a 0/5, so it can block the Inventor. So I'll go here, here. Yep, and then I'll activate the Vent Sentinel in response to the Tooth activation. Deal 4 to the opponent. Lose my Wall of Tangle Cord. Take 10 damage. Go to 7. Wait a minute. Why didn't I lose my Wall of Tangle Cord? Oh my gosh, he accidentally clicked. He activated his Tooth on my wall. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. What a misclick. We'll go ahead and auto yield to the Shell Dweller for making all the counters. And can we play? Yes. Let's see. Can we play both of these? I need 4 mana. 5, 6. I'm 1 mana short. That's unfortunate. Well, I haven't drawn many of my mana dorks. Well, I have to block here. The Tangle Cord has to block a Serpent. The Shell Dweller can block the Inventor. So I need to block 1 additional Serpent, and I'll do that, I think, with my Wall of Vines. And then next turn I'll cast my crew. No, let's cast the crew now to use my mana effectively, and then I'll use my Vent Sentinel in response to blocks. I'll go to 2 life. What's my opponent got? Oh, okay. So it's draw 2 cards. Why not? There's a 3 mana spell that just draws 2 cards. It has nothing to do with artifacts, so I wonder why he doesn't just... Evocation, I think? I can't remember. Okay, so he swings in with the whole team as expected. We'll go to blocks. We'll block the 4/4, that one, and that one like that. And we'll go to 2. Before damage, I'm going to activate my Vent Sentinel. He's probably going to make very sure that he's going to click on the correct... Oh, he's targeting that. Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter either way. Either way, I'll lose the tangle cord or the wall. So I'll go ahead and activate my Vent Sentinel. Opponent goes down to 11. We'll go down to 2. I still have the same amount of walls, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so he plays the sphere. Another shield sphere. Too bad Vent Sentinel doesn't say all creatures with a defender on the battlefield. That'd be convenient. Alright, so we untap. Can we do 11 this turn? How much does my torch do? Only 4? Yeah, I really need my mana dorks here. So I guess we're going to play Shell Dweller. Wall of Vines. If I activate my defender, can I do 11 damage? I have 5, and then I can do 4. That's only 9. I need 2 more damage. 5 with the defenders, and then 4 with the torch. Not sure how this is going to work out. We could win, but it's going to be close, that's for sure. I really wish I would have been drawing my mana dorks. I have walls that produce lots and lots of mana, and that's how my torch comes into play. We'll go ahead and pass the turn, and at the end of turn, I'm going to use my Vent Sentinel and my crew. That's going to deal 6, actually. 6, and then my torch next turn can do 4, so that's 10. Is he really going to be at 1 life? Oh my goodness. I hope I can pull this off. Okay. Yeah. Can't be blocked. That's unfortunate. What did he use to do that? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, it's just an activated ability. That is unfortunate. Okay, well he's probably just going to swing in with that only. Well, he's going to go in with everything. Well, we're going to play the game even though we're not going to be able to stop it. We're like this, like this, like this. And then we're going to just go ahead and activate the Vent Sentinel for fun. Yep. And then red, red. Boom, boom. Because I want to see if I would have been able to kill him. And then 1 damage. Take him to 5. And then I go to 0. So he was at 5. And let's see what I would have drawn here. Torch. So I would have... Ooh! I would have taken him to 4 with the torch and then used my crew to deal 1. Oh, I would have had him. Oh, that sucks. I was 1 turn away. I would have had him. It is what it is, though. So here we go. Let's see. He's got a lot of stuff, actually. He's got... his serpents is the main issue. I don't really have a way to deal with the serpents. Because they have hexproof, so... I think the way my deck is best. I think I just need to run it back and hope that I draw more mana dorks, because those are the straight up defenders are nice, but I need some mana dorks. All right, we will go first. This hand is fair. We will keep it. We'll start off with a Guild Gate and then turn into Vine. Our opponent keeps 7. We'll go ahead and pass a turn. Man, I can't believe he won the turn he had to win. That is crazy. Opponent goes with a Preordain. At least he doesn't know our torch exists. So, that's a plus. Because he didn't see it last game. He knows, he thinks our game plan is probably just Vent Sentinel. So maybe we can catch him off guard with the torch later. Alright, let's play a land. We'll go ahead and play the Vine. Get some mana out. Maybe turn 3 on the Crew. Perhaps. If we draw a land, then I'm going to play 2 of my 2-drops. If I don't draw a land, then I'll probably play the Crew. My Catapult. It's easier to just aim at everything. That's some great flavor text. I don't have any multicolored spells to untap this thing. Opponent plays a Frogmite. I didn't really see any red-green spells that work great with this deck. I might take a second look at it, but I don't think it's worth taking out something that's great with the deck for something that is meh for just 1 damage a turn. It's mostly just a bonus. The 1 damage a turn isn't supposed to be that much. However, last game it would have won me the game. But let's see. Our turn. No land, so we're gonna go with the Crew. Wait, actually, I think we better play the Battlement. It gives us 1 green mana for each defender. So that, yeah, let's play the Battlement. And next turn we'll have a lot more mana to play with. And then we can block the Frogmites here with more defenders, so that's fine. Next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, so we can play the Crew and our other mana dork here. And also with this mana dork, I don't think I would ever transform it, because then it would lose defender. It would have to be like a game-winning move to get those other 2 mana, maybe for like Karavik's Torchwind or something like that, but he'll almost always just be the Wolf. Opponent plays the Serpent, the big 5/6. So we have Wall of Tanglecord for that. Vent Sentinel is a good draw. Let's see, what do I want to do? I definitely want to cast Wall of Tanglecord to block that Serpent. That's for sure. So I have 1, 2, 3. I can cast. I can cast the Wall of Tanglecord. Then I'll have 4 mana. I can cast the Captive and the Sheller, or I can cast Vent Sentinel. I think Vent Sentinel is probably the best route. And then next turn I'll just play the other defenders and get in with Vent Sentinel if I can. So we'll play Wall of Tanglecord, tap for a bunch of green and a red, play Vent Sentinel. Opponent doesn't have a way to make blue. Pass a turn. So I can block a Frogmite and the Serpent with my current monsters. And then next turn I'll have all kinds of mana. Destroy target permanent. Oh, okay. Well, Vent Sentinel's down. He plays another Serpent. Gonna get in with the team. I'll block the Serpent. He might have that Tooth. If the last card in his hand is that tooth, that's the nut draw there. Okay, it's not the tooth. I'll take 4. Go to 16. Is there a follow-up? Nope. But when it passes a turn, if I still had Vent Sentinel, this would be great. Okay, so how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I want to go red, green, green, cast Crew, then cast, or make 4 mana to cast double Defenders. Let's do that. Crew, 4 green, so we can go with a Dweller. And I think I'm going to play the Captive here to add more mana for my Torch. And that'll be it. We'll go ahead and pass the turn. Man, if only I had my Vent Sentinel. Opponent gets in with his Serpents. I'm going to block 1. Should I block the other? I think not. No, I'm gonna take the 5. I wonder if it's worth using my Torch to take out one of his Serpents. There's the tooth. There's the tooth. He's gonna take out my Wall of Tangle Cord. That's unfortunate. That's the perfect card too. How convenient for him to have that in his deck. Alright. Is there a follow-up? Inventor. Okay. Always yield to the tokens. Or the counters, rather. Okay, that's not a bad draw. Oh, I think oh no, I played this last turn, didn't I? So. Well, I guess I'll play these 2 defenders. And try to maybe Torch next turn. Yeah. We can just tap the Overgrown Battlement for 5. Because I can't really leave. Yeah, and we'll just play. Yeah, we'll play it like this. X-Bane Guardian is essentially the same as the Battlement, except it can give me red mana. Play the Shell Dweller. Pass the turn. I'm going to have a really big Torch next turn. Let me add it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 damage for Torch. But it's going to be a little bit less than that. Oh, and plus I can hit with the Crew. So that'll be 18 total damage. But it's going to be a little less than that because I need to block the Serpents. And I'm going to lose at least 1 defender here. So for the 4/4, I will block it with my Shell Dweller. The 5/6s, I need to block at least 1. Which of my defenders is least useful? Probably the Shell Dweller. I don't think I'm going to live long enough to create a token. This is really unfortunate to be losing my defender, but gotta do it, or I die. Or I don't die, but I go to dangerous levels. Okay. Yeah, because if I hadn't have blocked, then he could have used Tooth on one of his serpents and finished me off. Okay. Opponent has one card in hand. Plays it. It's a Phyrexian Walker. I'm going to deal 1 to my damage with my crew. Okay, goes back to us. Vine. Let's see. What can I do next turn? I can... Or what can I do on his turn, rather? I don't have enough damage to kill him. Yeah, I just did the math, and I can only get him to 4 life. So that's unfortunate. We're getting so close, yet it's so close. So we'll go ahead and pass the turn, I suppose. Torch can't kill him, so there's no need in playing it. I could torch a serpent, but I don't think that's the proper play here. I'm not so sure if there is an out here. Our opponent's quite lucky to be drawing all them serpents. I don't have an 0-5 either. Hi, he's going all in. Okay. Well. Oops. We'll go ahead and go to blocks. He's attacking even with the 0-3. We'll block here, probably for the Tooth on the 0-3 if needed. And let's see, where else can we block? We'll block here. No. No. Here, in case he Tooths. The 1-2 will block that one in case he Tooths that. And I have to block the 2 serpents or I die. And then he'll tooth the inventor and I'll go to 1. So I have to block the serpents. Suppose I'm gonna block it with vines and the crew. Yep. I'm gonna be left with hardly nothing here. Yep, as expected, he tooths that guy, and I'll deal 1 to him. Yep. And I do indeed go to 1. He casts a Shield Sphere. And unfortunately, I can't deal 18 damage to him in this turn. If I had killing a Vent Sentinel was a great play for my opponent, because that ensured him the victory. Well, this isn't a very good rendition of what this deck is supposed to do. The deck did well, I think, but my opponent was just playing really good cards against me. But I'll go ahead and end the video here because I definitely can't beat him at this moment. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and there is definitely more to come.